Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we decode the world of business and finance so you don't have to. Today we are looking at a company called BIODESIX Inc, and it seems like they are redoing some paperwork for an announcement they made. Let's see what that is all about. So this document is technically an amendment to a report. Think of it like sending a correction or an update to your initial filing. BIODESIX Inc is the company in question, and they are filing this because they want to rephrase how they shared some preliminary financial results. Instead of saying they simply shared the information, they are now stating they officially filed it. It is like correcting a typo in a formal letter. The original announcement was made on the 12th of January 2026, and it was about their financial results for the last part of 2025. This amendment doesn't change those financial numbers themselves, it just changes the technical classification of how that announcement was made public. They are saying that a press release announcing certain preliminary and unaudited financial results for the fourth quarter and the entire year ended the 31st of December 2025 was actually filed rather than just furnished. This is a subtle but important point in regulatory filings. For context, BIODESIX Inc is a company that provides diagnostic solutions. They focus on tools to help doctors make better decisions for patients, especially in areas like cancer diagnosis. So when they announce financial results, it gives us a peek into how their business is doing, how many tests they are performing, and how well they are managing their operations. Their common stock is traded on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol BDSX. This means everyday investors can buy and sell shares of BIODESIX Inc. The financial health of companies like this directly impacts the stock price and the value for shareholders. Now, let's get to the heart of this amendment. The company states unequivocally that this Form 8TR is filed solely to recharacterize the press release. They are not adding new financial details or correcting any errors in the numbers themselves. It is purely a procedural adjustment. They want to make sure the regulatory bodies understand that this information was formally submitted as a filing, which carries different legal implications than just furnishing it. This section deals with the results of operations and financial condition. On the 12th of January 2026, BIODESIX Inc did issue a press release, but now they are clarifying its status. The information contained in this specific part of the report, including the attached press release as an exhibit, is being labelled for purposes of Section 18 of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934. This means it can be considered official, reliable information for investors and analysts engaging in trading based on those details. It will be incorporated by reference into other filings, meaning it is treated as part of their ongoing official disclosures. The key takeaway here is that the actual financial data announced on the 12th of January 2026 is what matters most to investors, while the classification as filed versus furnished is a technical legal point. What we really want to know is how BIODESIX Inc performed. Since this is an amendment to reclassify a filing, it is likely that the press release itself contains some preliminary financial figures. Without the full details of that press release here, we can only infer that it announced some preliminary numbers for the fourth quarter and the full year of 2025. Typically, these announcements would include things like revenue, net income or loss, and earnings per share. These preliminary results are important because they give investors an early look at the company's performance before the more detailed financial statements are released. It allows the market to react to significant news sooner. For a company in the diagnostics field, strong financial results could indicate increased demand for their tests, successful development of new diagnostic tools, or effective sales and marketing strategies. Conversely, weaker results might suggest challenges in market adoption, increased competition, or operational inefficiencies. Robin Harper Cowie, the Chief Financial Officer, signed off on this amended report. This signature signifies that the company's leadership is attesting to the accuracy and completeness of the filing, even though it is primarily a procedural correction. Now, let's think about what this reclassification really means. Companies are very careful about how they present information to the market. Filing something means it is treated with a higher level of scrutiny and legal responsibility compared to simply furnishing it. By changing it to a filed document, BIODESIX Inc is essentially saying that the financial information shared on the 12th of January 2026 is official and investors can rely on it for trading decisions under Section 18 of the Exchange Act. This might be done to ensure compliance or to strengthen the credibility of the disclosed financial data. Looking at BIODESIX Inc more broadly, they operate in the growing field of molecular diagnostics, which is crucial for personalized medicine. Their success hinges on innovation, regulatory approvals, and market penetration. The ability to accurately diagnose diseases early can lead to better patient outcomes and significant cost savings in healthcare. If their preliminary financial results showed strong growth in testing volumes or revenue, it would suggest they are capturing a good share of this expanding market. However, the diagnostics industry is also competitive and highly regulated. Companies face challenges related to research and development costs, reimbursement from insurance providers, and the need for continuous technological advancement. Any setbacks in these areas could negatively impact financial performance. The fact that this is an amendment, even a procedural one, might raise a slight question mark for some investors about meticulousness in their reporting, though the company clearly states no other changes were made. In conclusion, this filing is more about the technicalities of regulatory reporting than about revealing new financial performance. BIODESIX Inc. is clarifying the official status of their previously announced preliminary financial results from January 2026. It underscores the importance of precise language and classification in SEC filings. For investors, the real focus should remain on the actual financial performance metrics that were announced, which are now being officially filed for enhanced credibility and regulatory standing. What is your take on this procedural filing from BIODESIX Inc.? Do you think this distinction between filed and furnished is important for investors? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more insights into the confusing world of corporate finance. And don't forget to join our Discord community, linked in the description, for more discussions and to connect with fellow enthusiasts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next deep dive.